What is event sourcing? Why do companies like Netflix, Uber, and major banks use it? And what makes it so different from a regular database? Let's take a look. Event sourcing was formalized by Greg Young in the mid-2000s. He was working in the domain-driven design community and realized that storing every state change, not just the latest state, solved a whole class of problems. The idea itself is ancient though. Banks have always kept ledgers. Git stores every commit. Event sourcing applies the same principle to application data. Fun fact: event sourcing is basically double-entry bookkeeping for software. Luca Pacioli documented it in 1494. 500 years later, we finally caught up. Here's the core difference. A traditional database stores current state. An event store stores every change that ever happened. In a traditional database, updates overwrite. You lose history. In an event store, each change is an immutable fact appended to a log. When a user does something, your application creates a command. The aggregate validates it against business rules, and if valid, appends a new event to the store. Events are immutable. You never update or delete them. Each event is a small, self-contained record. It has a type, a payload, and a timestamp. Think of it like a receipt. It tells you exactly what happened and when. But if you only store events, how do you query data? That's where projections come in. A projection reads the event stream and builds a view optimized for queries. This is the read model. The powerful part? You can build multiple projections from the same event stream. One for your dashboard. One for shipping. One for analytics. Each optimized for its use case. And here's the killer feature. Because events are immutable, you can replay them. Found a bug in your projection? Fix the code, replay all events, and your data is corrected. Try doing that with a traditional database. Upsides: you get a complete audit trail for free. You can time travel to any past state. And you can build multiple read models without changing your write logic. Downsides: your read models are eventually consistent. There's a delay between writing an event and the projection updating. And the overall complexity is real. You need to manage event schemas, versioning, and snapshotting as your event store grows. My recommendation: use event sourcing when you need a reliable audit trail, when replaying history has clear value, and when you're willing to invest in the infrastructure. For a simple CRUD app, it's overkill. For financial systems, collaborative tools, or complex domains, it's a superpower. What's the most complex data problem you've solved? Drop it in the comments. And if you learned something, subscribe for more system design content. Check out my video on CQRS right here on screen.